tonight's game?
Obviously really disappointed to lose the game against local rivals. I thought it would probably have been a closer game this evening because the form we're in. Having said that, we've left quite a few of the regulars out and given minutes to lads that have been on the bench and deserve the chance. And I think 4-1, I don't think it really tells the story of the game, especially second half. They've taken their chances really well and scored 2 wonder goals and 2 decent finishes, the other 2. And we've had some good goal scoring opportunities, especially second half, to make it look a better scoreline than 4-1. Having said that, I thought it was poor first half. Gave the ball away far too cheaply. Never moved the ball quickly enough and got George and Joe in the positions that they were hurting Hednesford in. Enough times. We didn't do that enough. And they worked really hard to get the ball back, and when they got the ball back, they swarmed all over us really first half and deserved their lead. But I thought we were better second half. I thought, in terms of possession of the ball and moving it a little bit quicker. I still want us to move the ball quicker, especially against higher opposition. I thought we did that better second half. And created some good opportunities. Obviously a good goal from Sam, and then Runes has had a couple of chances where he should be hitting the target, and we were better second half. But I still thought we were losing possession, and every time we gave it away, their transitions were far better than ours, and they worked really hard with and without the ball and deserved the victory.
You mentioned wanting to move the ball quicker. That was something they were very good at.
Yeah.
You'd lose the ball in the final third, and a couple of seconds later they'd be on an attack.
Well, the second goal comes from a great move by us. We moved the ball down the right hand side. We got an overlap with Alex Melbourne, who gets beyond the full-back, puts a great ball into the box, and 25, 30 seconds later the ball's in the back of our net, and we're 2-0 down at half time. And I'm saying to the boys, although we're working hard and we're putting a shift in, they're working harder than us, because when we're losing possession and giving possession away cheaply in the final third, they're breaking on us, they're counter-attacking on us and causing no end of problems. And JJ, the back four and Adam were under immense pressure first half. And the system that we set out with, it is all about retaining possession and moving the ball quickly. It's the same in any match, but especially when you're playing against higher opposition, they're going to hurt you if you give it away, and you've got to be better in possession. And we wasn't good enough in possession first half, hence them having a lot more goal scoring opportunities. But we were better at that second half, a lot better. Having said that, you've got to take your chances, you've got to work the goalkeeper. We didn't do that well enough. But we were better at doing that, but they still broke on us far too quickly for my liking, and we didn't get enough bodies around the ball to stop them having their chances.
Presumably there's things you can learn from the game, like so testing yourself against a team 2 leagues higher and getting some minutes into play as well.
Well, one, we've got minutes into players. I think that's key. I thought George and Joe were excellent for George's 90 and Joe's 65, 7 minutes for 2 young lads playing against higher opposition. They were very good. I think all the lads that have came in have done, put shift in and done well. So we've got minutes into people. That's good. I think what we've also seen tonight is that we've played a team, and we've got to remember this, we've played a team that are 2 leagues higher, they're a Conference North side, and we're an emerging side who are looking to get promoted. We're a step 4 side, we're looking to get promoted. And I've just sat down with Martin and Nick, and the gaps, we're not a million miles away. No. We're not a million miles away from being at their level. Now, if that's Conference North level, and they're a good side, hence they've got some good players, and they've played well tonight, we're not a million miles away. They've scored 2 worldies, and 4 well-worked goals, but we've had a lot of the ball just been wasteful in possession. But it gives me hope that if we can get promoted this year, and obviously strengthen in the summer, we're not a million miles away from being where Hednesford are. And
a nice strike from Sam Griffiths, his first goal for the club. And
briefly
got you back into it, but it was nice for him.
Yeah, and I think again, this is another learning curve for us. We're at 2-0, we're still in the game, 20-25 minutes ago, we're still massively in the game, and we're saying to the guys, hang on in there, because we'll get an opportunity. We'd started well, we created some opportunities, albeit not work the goalkeeper well enough. Stay in the game as long as you can, because if you get the third goal and it's 2-1, then you really have got a chance. We don't do that, we go 3-0 down, but we react to it and we score a good third, a good fourth goal to make it 3-1, and you're back in the game again. Then I'm speaking to the linesman, there's 10 minutes left. So you've got an opportunity, and then we make a mistake. And JJ's had a good game tonight. He's done well against Carl Perry and Miles. They've both played really well. but we've made an error that we wouldn't make normally on a Saturday at our level, and that's the difference. You're playing against higher opposition. You need to make sure that your levels are as high as they are on a Saturday and do exactly what you do on a Saturday, week in, week out, rather than changing your game because you're playing against higher opposition. And 9 times out of 10, and all season, JJ had let that ball run across his body and gone straight out to Woody at left back, and we'd have been on the attack down the left-hand side. As it happens, you're playing a team 2 leagues higher. They press the ball well as a front three, really. They get it back and they score the fourth, and the game's over. So we just wanted to stay in the game as long as we could, but playing against higher opposition, they punish you.
And just lastly, there's one fewer competition you're in, I suppose. It's something to take from it. And
you're right, it is,
yeah.
but I'm disappointed because we worked so hard last year to win that trophy and give the club, the fans, some silverware, and we deserve that, And I was desperate to make sure that we tried to retain it. It was, a difficult tie for us tonight because we're playing a repeat of the team that are 2 leagues higher. But I still thought before the game that we'd have a chance of getting into the semi-final. One thing I wanted to do this season is try and retain that Staff Senior Cup. So I'm disappointed with that. But, we're having such a good season. We've got to look at the positives. The positives are we're not a million miles away from Hednesford. We've got minutes into people tonight, which is good. And thirdly, we can now concentrate on the league and try and get us promoted as quickly as we can.
Talking of the league, obviously Shaw Lane lost tonight, so that helps you out as well.
Yeah, without being rude, David, I'm not interested in what Shaw Lane do or Colville. I'm more interested in Stafford Rangers, and they've lost tonight. Great. As long as we're winning more often than not, we just worry about ourselves as a football club. Get to the points tally we want, and win it as quickly as we possibly can, and I'll be happy.
Okay.
Cheers.
Cheers.